Good morning. It's a beautiful Wednesday morning, and actually the last Wednesday in the month of November. It's the GMCR show. My name is Afidnia. Thank you for tuning in.
Okay, very well. It's nice to have you join us on this winning Wednesday. Like my colleagues behind there would always say, it's a winning Wednesday. We are all winners for seeing the light of a new day. Welcome to GMCR show. My name is Erim Ega. I can't be all joy to be here bright and early for you.
Well, Erin, it's midweek already. I'm just wondering how the week has been for everyone, but I do hope it's been a fruitful one. Well, it's Wednesday, and as our culture is on the GMCR show, as Erin would always say, we're speaking Cross River State itself, and I agree with him because we're talking agriculture.
Here we walk the talk that we're living agriculture. We're not even only talking about we live agriculture. Today is agric on our show, and of course one of the booming cash crops of this state that is notable is cocoa.
Well, Arim, we're actually looking at diversifying from the focus on petroleum, and we're trying to ensure that the agricultural sector gets more viable. So can you make a contribution to the agricultural sector?
Okay, very well. Don't forget, we're talking about the mainstay of the people of Cross River State, which is agriculture. And today we'll be zeroing in on the cocoa growth enhancement rollout that took place in Ikom. Don't forget, Ikom is one of those local government areas that produces cocoa. And at all times, don't forget, the present administration is talking about nothing and ensuring that the farmers are encouraged in several ways, many more ways than one. Which is why they give them technical backstopping as well as inputs. So there was a cocoa growth enhancement rollout in the local government area. We're going to bring a segment of that.
And we all know that there's so many products in the market that have their roots from cocoa. So we're not just talking about growing cocoa, but we're also talking about how we can use cocoa to produce some viable products that we can sell even outside the country.
There's something that just came up on my mind, and he gave me peanuts. But that's not the sense we're taking it today. Today we'll be looking at the economic benefit of peanut.
We'll also look at pumpkin and its nutritional benefits.
Ready for us? Another press presented by the chairman of the local government council, on the creation of the flag of free distribution of cocoa inputs to cocoa farmers in Cross River State. On behalf of the government and the entire people of the local government area, I welcome you to put our routine flag of free distribution of cocoa inputs. And enjoin beneficiaries to make the best of this opportunity while we remain respectful to move collaborative efforts with state government. It is therefore my singular honor and pleasure to now declare the free distribution of cocoa inputs open. Thank you and God bless you.
We have gathered here, as the chairman has said, to further the development of the cocoa value chain in Cross River State. Cocoa value chain in the sense that we're not talking of only cocoa production, we're talking of cocoa processing and cocoa marketing. All of them work hand in hand together. From production, you have marketing, you have processing. So if we must develop the cocoa value chain, we must enhance production. And the government of Cross River State is taking it very seriously. It is the intention of the governor of Cross River State that every cocoa farmer in Cross River State will be able to, out of cocoa production, drive his own car, build his own house, live comfortably, train his own children, and be an employer of labor. It is no longer when they ask you to come to Calabar or go to Akure or go to Ondo and collect cocoa pods. Now, the Honorable Commissioner has directed that cocoa pods must be distributed at every local government level, so that the cocoa farmer will spend less to get these inputs. Similarly, when we were doing distribution of agrochemicals, we have 33 centers that will distribute chemicals, so that every center is available to the farmers to access these inputs. So also, we are bringing the cocoa inputs available to the cocoa farmers at each local government area. And today, we are doing the flag off, and it's the turn of Ecom local government area taking the first turn to receive these cocoa inputs that are being distributed today. So the Ecom cocoa farmers are going to receive cocoa pods and cocoa bulletin bags free of charge. What do I say? Free of charge. Free of charge. Not because they are free, but because the government of Cross River State and the federal government are paying for it. So as we distribute them to all of you, the only way you can tell the governor thank you is to go and plant this cocoa that you are receiving today. But before I conclude, I want to thank all the farmers that planted their cocoa that we gave them last year. Those farmers should clap for themselves. So this ones too, we are going to make sure that everybody get the cocoa pods to plant. Thank you and welcome.
No farmers, no nation. Please stand up and clap for yourself. Everybody stand up. Clap well. And then clap for 7 times. Great farmers, each time I see farmers, I feel very proud because my father, my great-grandfather, my grandmother, great-grandmother, myself, farmer. There is joy in farming. Today we are here for a very important activity in the mission of culture by giving you really hybrid cocoa pods. Hybrid in the sense that they are high yielding, they survive the planting, they more than 90%, and the pods are more than 100 old ones in the market. We are giving you, because if you look very well, in those days, the state government used to have plantation, cocoa plantation, yes or no? But today, we believe that the state has no hand again. Do you hear me? The state has no hand again in direct production, in direct marketing, in direct distribution. We allow farmers farming to be handled by correct farmers. And that is why instead of carrying this one and open what is called cocoa plantation, we have given it to you free. So all to make you be good farmers. So on this note, thank you for coming. My chairman the chairman of the government has declared it open. So I also join him in declaring this wonderful occasion open. Thank you. We are farmer friendly. We give you this for you to go and plant so that it will work with you and the entire course of the family in particular and the nation as a whole. Migration. We heard about this hybrid crop for you to go and maintain back, for you to go and knock and plant, so that in less than 2 years you become the greatest farmer and your economy will change, your skin will change. Your dress, even your sheep will change. The
cocoa pods and polythene bags. You are to raise them and plant thereafter and let your life, your family, and everything about you change in Jesus' name.
On behalf of the Commissioner, Minister of Agriculture, who, like President Jonathan, is gender-friendly, he has even mainstreamed gender in Ministry of Agriculture so that there is a gender test, a test that deals with women in agriculture. So it is my pleasure to present this input to a woman farmer. Congratulations.
Very much. I'm happy that women are also here to practice. They are not only planting okra and groundnut, they are planting glad of the women. So on behalf of Honorable Commissioner of Agriculture, I'm directed to hand over this for high level to knowledge and then to plan. So that it will be good with the husband, your children, and the husband will love you. The children will love you. Thank you very much. This is the third year of giving or distributing hybrid cocoa pods to farmers. And this year on is wonderful. The population is very high, very encouraging. And this shows that the farmers are fully aware of the benefits of cocoa farming. My message to cocoa farmers in the state is that all farmers who are doing cocoa should increase their yield, should increase their hectarage so that they will make it be a commercial farmer. They should concentrate with farming, and all those who are not even in cocoa farming, the young boys and girls should key into cocoa farming because the market, there's availability of market, and that is really where wealth will be created easily.
I feel very much excited and happy today that I'm benefiting from the government. My advice to cocoa farmers across the state is that they shouldn't sell out these seedlings to other people. They should make sure they plant them by themselves.
Very great, and I see it as a divine opportunity for me to be nominated as one of the beneficiaries.
Our duty is to ensure that we have sustainable cocoa development, cocoa expansion to all the local government areas in Cross River State. And so this essence of this distribution is to make the input hybrid pods available to the cocoa farmers. For instance, if you see this, is quite different from the local one. This one, there are more pods on the tree. There will be more pods on the tree. You can have up to 100 pods in one tray at a time. And if you open it, you will see more seeds. More seeds, fill up more seeds inside than the local one. So these are the hybrid pods we ask farmers to plant, and they bear in 18 months. So farmers, they are disease resistant. You don't spend so much money to buy chemicals, and they are early maturing and they are high yielding.
Peanuts, also known as groundnut, is a crop of global importance to both smallholders and large commercial producers. Peanuts can be eaten raw, can be used in recipes, made into oils, textile materials, and peanut butter, and as well as so many other uses. Join me, let's find out what the people knows about the uses of peanuts. I am Susan Atse.
Peanut, also known as groundnut, is a crop of global importance. It is widely grown in the tropics and subtropics, being important to both smallholder and large commercial producers. It is classified as both a grain legume and, because of its high oil content, an oil crop. World annual production is about 46 million tons per year. Very unusually among crop plants, peanut pods develop under the ground. Peanuts are similar in taste and nutritional profile to tree nuts such as walnuts and almonds, and are often served in similar ways in Western cuisines. The botanical definition of a nut is a fruit whose ovary wall becomes very hard at maturity. The tip of the peg, once buried, swells and develops into a peanut fruit. Peanuts grow best in light, in sandy loamy soils. They benefit little or not at all from nitrogen-containing fertilizer, and they improve soil fertility. Therefore, they are valuable in crop rotations. To develop well, peanuts need warm weather throughout the growing season. Peanut plants continue to produce flowers when pods are developing. Therefore, even when they are ready for harvest, some pods are immature. The timing of harvest is an important decision to maximize yield. If it is too early, too many pods will be unripe. If too late, the pods will snap off at stalk and will remain in the soil. For harvesting, the entire plant, including most of the roots, is removed from the soil. The fruits have wrinkled shells that are constricted between pairs of 1 to 4, usually 2 seeds per pod. Harvesting occurs in 2 stages. In mechanized system, a machine is used to cut off the main roots of the peanuts by cutting through the soil just below the level of peanut pods. The machine lifts the bush from the ground and shakes it, then inverts the bush, leaving the plant upside down on the ground to keep the peanuts out of the soil. This allows the peanuts to dry slowly to a little less than a third of their original moisture level over a period of 3 to 4 days. Traditionally, peanuts were pulled and inverted by hand. After the peanuts have dried sufficiently, they are threshed, removing the peanut pod from the rest of the bush. It is particularly important that peanuts are dried properly and stored in dry conditions. If there is too high moisture or if storage conditions are poor, they may become infected. Peanuts can be eaten raw, used in recipes, made into oils, textile materials, and peanut butter, as well as many other uses. Peanut oil, also known as groundnut oil, is often used in cooking because it has a mild flavor and a relatively high smoke point. Due to its high monosaturated content, it is considered healthier than saturated oils. The several types of peanut oil include aromatic roasted peanut oil, refined peanut oil, extra virgin or cold pressed peanut oil, and peanut extract. Peanut flour is lower in fat than peanut butter, and it is popular with chefs because its high protein content makes it suitable as a flavor enhancer. Dried roasted peanuts can be roasted in shell or shelled in a home oven. If spread out 1 layer deep in a pan and baked at a temperature of 35 degrees Celsius. Peanuts can be used like other legumes and grains to make a lactose-free milk, like beverage, peanut milk, which is promoted in Africa as a way to reduce malnutrition among children. The protein cake, oil cake meal, residue from oil processing is used as an animal feed and as a oil fertilizer. Raw peanuts are also widely sold as a garden bread feed. Peanuts have a variety of industrial end uses. Soap is made from saponified oil, and many cosmetics contains peanut oil and its derivatives. Peanut shell are used in the manufacture of plastic, wallboard, abrasives, fill, celluloise, used in rayon and paper and glue. Popular confections made from peanuts include salted peanuts, peanut butter, sandwiches, peanut candy bars, peanut butter cookies, cups, peanut brittle, and shelled nuts. Peanuts are rich in essential nutrients. In a 100-gram serving, peanuts provide 750 calories and are an excellent source of several B vitamins, vitamin E, several dietary minerals such as manganese, magnesium, phosphorus, and dietary fiber. They also contain about 25-gram protein per 100-gram serving, a high protein than many tree nuts.
You can use groundnuts in cooking soup. You can use it for peanuts. Then you can use it for like groundnut oil. And you can use it for cooking.
Groundnut, like where me I come from, is being used for 3 purposes: as soup, as groundnut that we eat, and as pepper cola for cola. I eat groundnut because it's just like snack. It's easy to eat. You
can use it as snacks. You can use it to add with garri to give you the taste of what you are looking for.
It provides a protein for man. The oil can be used in several forms. Can use the oil in frying things. Can use that oil in making of cakes. We use it in cooking. You use it in making stew. It has many uses. In the rural area, they are using it in rubbing as a cream. They are also making creams. Groundnut is a clover food.
Carry and cook soup and fry it, eat it like that. So many things then they carry groundnut and to chop and like that. Try drink garri. Anything where one chop and you carry groundnut. Groundnut is very fine. Sometimes you carry cook stew.
Okay.
Some people they put for small concon that they drop on.
Okay.
This groundnut.
Wow, my wonderful viewers. We have heard so far the uses and importance of peanuts. Thank you so much for staying with us. Good morning, Cross River Wednesday. On Good Morning Cross River Wednesday, we talk agriculture, entertainment, education, and lots more. But today we'll be talking on leadership. Who is a leader? The qualities of a good leader and the potentials of being a wonderful leader in the society. Please stay tuned. I am Lydia Osam.
A leader is a person that holds a dominant or superior position within its field, and he is able to exercise a high degree of control or influence over others. A leader is a person who influences a group of people towards the achievement of a goal. A leader is one who goes first and leads by example so that others are motivated to follow him. Basic requirements to be a good leader. The person must have a deep-rooted commitment to the goal that he will strive to achieve. To be a good leader, one must have followers. To have followers, one must have their trust. Qualities of a good leader. As a leader, you must have an honest understanding of who you are and what you can do. A leader has to convince his or her followers that you are worthy of being followed. A leader should have good communication skills, either through verbal and non-verbal communication. A leader must have an exemplary character. A leader must be a good source of inspiration and be a motivator towards required actions or cause. Although the responsibility and roles of a leader must be different. The leader needs to be seen to be part of a team working towards a goal. This kind of leader will not be afraid to roll off their sleeves and get dirty. A good leader is confident in order to lead and set direction as a person in leadership role. A good leader must be tolerant of ambiguity and remain calm, composed and steadfast to the main purpose. Storms, emotions and crises comes and go. A leader takes this as part of the journey and keep a cool head. A good leader is committed to excellence. Second best does not lead to success. A good leader's personal quality. Being a leader, you must have persuasion skills, leadership style, combination of emotional expressiveness, self-confidence, self-determination, freedom from internal conflicts, self-awareness, self-knowledge, resilience, being aware of your strengths and limitations. In this, it will have a direct effect on how you can behave and interact with others.
I would like to know your name and what you do for a living.
Well, my name is Barrister George Fortune. I work with the University of Calabar. I'm an assistant registrar.
Today we'll be talking about leadership. So I want to hear from your own views, who is a leader?
For us to be able to appreciate who a leader is, we need to look at the word leadership side by side society. Because for a leader to be so qualified, he must have followers. Every society has objectives. Every society has aspirations. Every society has goals that it wants to achieve. And for these goals, objectives, and aspirations to be achieved, somebody must be able to lead the people. The person that has to lead these people must ensure that he possesses the qualities that will enable him achieve what is best for society. So there is need for this leader to be consistent, not to be derailed, not to be sidetracked, so that he remains focused and becomes an embodiment or a summary of what society requires at any given point in time. He tries as much as possible to be honest, to be transparent, to be industrious, to be exemplary in his conduct, to shun anything that has to do with corruption. So in that kind of situation, he becomes a worthy example to the followers. And that way, those that he is leading will equally be struggling, will be aspiring to be like him in order to make society a better place. So the leader, like I've already pointed out, is an embodiment of these things I've mentioned.
Okay. You said leadership has to be by example.
Yes.
Yes, and then for you to be a good leader, you must have followers.
That's
if
true.
I quote from what you said now.
That's true.
Okay, some persons are out there that really don't know who a leader is, but from what you've said, I think they've learned one or two things. And then today, I'd still like to know quality of a leader. What is he supposed to give out so that others can follow him as a leader? Can a leader pull out his sleeves, beautiful sleeves that he's wearing, to go dirty for his or her company to grow?
I would already pointed out, there can be no leader without followers. And where there are followers, there necessarily must be a leader. Now, the qualities of a good leader are very, very paramount, very important, and they apply universally. 1, every leader must be honest. 2, every leader must be transparent. By transparency, I mean you conduct your affairs as a leader for everybody to see, so that nobody at the end of the day says, that man is involved in shady deals. Anything you're doing, you allow your followers to see you as their example. Number 3, a leader must shun aspects of corruption. Number 4, a leader must shun favoritism, nepotism, and things that will drag society backwards. Number 5, a leader must ensure that he treats everybody, all his followers, equally, irrespective of what they profess to be their religions, what they profess to be their educational backgrounds or their literacy levels, whether they are poor or rich. All of them must be treated equally. A leader must be very godly, because all of us, whether we like it or not, we believe that our Creator is God, and God expects certain standards from us. So as leaders, we ensure that we at all times maintain godly principles. So these are the essential qualities a leader must possess. So our leaders should try as much as possible to ensure that, irrespective of where we come from, we can come from the north, from the south, from the east, or from the west, but we are all Nigerians. At best, nobody determines where he wants to come from. Otherwise, many of us will choose to come from very favorable places in the world. But because God chooses to send us to places He desires, there is now need for us to carry everybody along. So that is what a leader should do. These are the vital qualities of a leader, and if leaders are able to lead well, society will be the best place for everybody to live in.
My name is Boniface Ineji. I'm a businessman. A leader is that person that is humble, that wants to serve and not to be served.
Okay.
Somebody that is humble, somebody that wants to receive a message to the other people, somebody that is in front, who has made himself available for the masses to be used. Like for instance, a leader is not a person that will want everybody to feel like on top of the world, or other persons to think that he is the greatest person. No, a leader is that person that brings himself down, makes himself to become the low in order to serve the masses. And there are many qualities of you being a leader. A leader must be somebody that does not have a questionable attitude. Somebody that has something substantial to offer. Somebody that has been living an exemplary life. That is a person that is a leader.
I am Mrs. Ian. A leader is somebody that is in control, somebody that is in charge of a group or an organization. That is somebody that takes charge of everything in a particular group or organization. Good leader, should be the example of so many things. You must do things for people to know that, yes, the Bible says that they are free, you shall know them. As a good leader, you must have so many good qualities.
My name is Abajiri Samapet. I'm a civil servant. I work with the State Library Board.
Today we're talking about leadership. Who is a leader and the qualities of a leader?
I believe that somebody who you call a leader should be somebody who can give adequate direction and guidance to those whom he leads. It's either they are followers, somebody who has a good followership and who gives light and direction to whatever he thinks is appropriate to be done and done to the betterment of the institution or community in which he leads.
Here from your view, it's a leader is someone that should be able to give guide to either an institute or to any organization he or she belongs to. So we'd like to know the qualities that a leader is supposed to portray.
The ability to listen,
Okay.
ability to do direct.
Okay.
It should be temperament, good temperament, patient, and also discipline, in his ways. It should be a pace setter. It should be somebody who walk by example.
When we were growing up, we heard that we are the leaders of tomorrow. And then, but even at my age now, I still see that it's still the same old people that are still leaders.
Yeah.
What can you say about it? Is it that we the youth are not doing well to meet up those standards?
Well, it is not because the youths are not doing well, but it's because the youth's perception about life. Most of these persons you see who are leading today have had experiences right from the grassroots.
Okay.
Some have been primary school teachers, some have been secondary school teachers, some have served even in the rural areas. They have a knowledge of what the problems of a particular society in which they are leading have. But today's youth, some would say, I would not want to be a teacher. But you have to have a place where you start from. There has to be a starting point.
Yeah.
So for anybody who wants to lead, must be somebody who is willing to submit himself to the society in which he belongs. If the society, what the society offers is what you take, and then try to help the society grow beyond what the society is offering.
Okay.
So that if you have an idea of what you want the society to be, you by example will show the society by the little you are doing to add to it and to give life to that society. I use Jesus Christ as an example. That's one of the greatest leaders the world has ever known. He led by example. So he teach us, the apostles didn't know how to pray, but he knew how to pray. He said, teach us how to pray. And he showed them how to pray. And he said, for you to be able to reach the level in which I am and to go beyond me, I have to lay my life. A leader, therefore, is somebody who should lay his life, lay his pride, lay all that he thinks he has, because he has chosen to lead the people so that he can lead the people appropriately. That's the way I see it.
You've heard it all from Mr. Misan Obajakpet. Being a good leader should be able to lay your life and live an exemplary life for people to follow. Contemporarily, it is said that he that is faithful in little will be faithful in much. So to our youth out there, please be faithful with the little. Try and do something with your hands so that you become a good leader tomorrow in our society. In case you're just joining us, it is your most educative segment on Good Morning Cross River Wednesday. Today we're talking about qualities of a leader, potentials of being a good leader, and who a leader is. You've heard it all. A leader must live an exemplary life. A leader must be able to lead while others follow. A leader should be humble. A leader should be able to set pace and legacies for others to follow. I remain Lydia Osam.
Pumpkin fruit is one of the widely grown vegetables, incredibly rich in vital antioxidants and vitamins. Though this humble backyard vegetable is less in calories, it carries vitamin A and antioxidants in abundance. Pumpkin is a fast-growing vine that creeps along the surface in a similar fashion like that of other family vegetables and fruits such as cucumber, swage, cantaloupes, etc. It is one of the most popular field crops cultivated around the world, including the USA. As at commercial scale for its fruits and seeds, pumpkin varies greatly in shape, size, and colors. Giant pumpkins generally weigh 4 to 6 kg, with the largest capable of reaching a weight of over 25 kg. Golden nugget pumpkins are flat, smaller, and feature sweet creamy orange colored flesh. Pumpkins in general feature orange or yellow outer skin color. However, some varieties can exhibit dark to pale green, brown, white, red, and gray.
Their color characteristics is largely influenced by yellow to orange pigments in their skin and plum. Its thick reed is smooth with light vertical ribs. In structure, the fruit features golden yellow to orange flesh, depending upon the polyphenolic pigments in it. The fruit has a hollow center with numerous small off-white colored seeds interpressed in a net-like structure. Pumpkin seeds are a great source of protein, minerals, vitamins, and omega-3 fatty acids. It is one of the very low-calorie vegetables. 100 grams fruit provide just 26 calories and contains no saturated fats or cholesterol. However, it is rich in dietary fiber, antioxidants, minerals, and vitamins. The vegetable is one of the food items recommended by dietitians in cholesterol controlling and weight reduction programs. Pumpkin is a storehouse of many antioxidant vitamins such as vitamin A, vitamin C, and vitamin E. Vitamin A is a powerful natural antioxidant and is required by the body for maintaining the integrity of skin. It is also an essential vitamin for good visual sight. The fruit is a good source of B-complex group of vitamins like niacin, vitamin B6, thiamine, and pantothenic acid. It is also a rich source of minerals like copper, calcium, potassium, and phosphorus. Pumpkin seeds indeed are an excellent source of dietary fiber and monosaturated fatty acids, which are good for heart health. In addition, the seeds are concentrated source of protein, minerals, and healthy benefiting vitamins. Pumpkin can be readily available in the markets year-round. Avoid the one with wrinkled surface, cuts, and bruises. When ripe and mature, pumpkin may be stored for many weeks to come under cool, well-ventilated place at room temperature. However, cut sections should be placed inside the refrigerator where it can be kept well for a few days. Pumpkin can be used in a variety of delicious recipes, either baked, stir-fried, etc. It is eaten best after steam cooking in order to get maximum nutrients, and also roasted pumpkin seeds, pepita, can be eaten as snacks. Pumpkin is one of the most widely grown vegetables in our locality. It has different nutritional values, and also the vegetable can be eaten as a salad and the seeds can be eaten as a snack. Let's find out more from the people around us about this great fruit. How do I know that one?
I like the pumpkin because it gives something in the body. As anything fruit is good for the body, and that's why I like taking it. And it's good when you eat some food like curry. You eat pumpkin, it will digest the food so easily. If you eat pumpkin 3 times in a week, that's okay.
I prefer eating pumpkin because it contains a lot of protein. One of the ways that I can eat pumpkin, apart from cooking it, is that most time when you need more vitamin, you just squeeze it without cooking it. Just wash it, squeeze it, and filter the water and take it. And that alone will give you a lot of vitamin, apart from cooking it.
Pumpkin is found in every village in Cross River State. There is no village you will visit in Cross River State that has no pumpkin. Pumpkin is generally grown across the state. Pumpkin has nutritional value. In fact, it's the richest vegetable you find in this part of the country. It's richer in minerals, richer in vitamins, richer in even zinc. The seeds provide zinc. Traditionally, our people consume the seeds of pumpkin. That provides zinc, and you know what zinc contributes to the body. So pumpkin is very, very rich in most of the multivitamins. You can, even during the dry season, you can grow it by the riverside.
or you can irrigate your land anywhere and grow pumpkin. It grows widely and very, very easily. It does not have difficulty in growing. Generally, depending on how you want to make the environment look like, you can grow pumpkin at any time of the year. When the rainy season is at the peak, you can take it through nursery in greenhouses and then spread it to the field. Pumpkin does not that select as per type, but generally we grow pumpkin at the beginning part of the year and later part of the year. The later part is especially those that are growing it by the river areas. If you go to any hospital, they will advocate you taking vegetables. In fact, those who feed mostly on vegetables don't have health problems. You have little or no health problems if you concentrate on feeding mostly in vegetables. Vegetables is what is advocated. If you look at the triangle of feet, you see that vegetable and fruits occupy the first ladder, especially for the grown-ups. By the time you feed yourself mostly with vegetables, you must have grown enough immunity against so many diseases, and so it's medically very profitable to feed on vegetables. For instance, if you cultivate this thing and throw irrigation, it lives from year to year. Pumpkin vegetables live from year to year. It dies as you stop taking care of it. Vegetable is something you can grow within 2-3 months. It's already mature. If you don't cut it, it will start fruiting or grow wild. When you cut it, you are energizing it. You are making it to be more useful. But if you stop cutting it, it grows all and then flowers and die. It's just like if you are fertilizing it. By the time you keep cutting it, and you make it more fresh by cutting it. So it does not keep long. In fact, it does not go beyond 1.5 months. You start consuming your vegetables, especially that brand of vegetable, ugu. If you go to the market now, they will count some seeds of vegetables for you. Go to your land, throw zero cropping or throw beds or ridges, plant it. What you need there is just weeding. It is over. You add a little bit of manure, better than fertilizer, because this time it is better we go into manuring instead of adding chemicals, other chemicals. It is better you add manure and you get it there every other year, from year to year. It does not easily die if you continue to care for it. During the dry season, you irrigate it.
About this fruit pumpkin. It can be eaten in various ways, and also we've heard about the nutritional values of this fruit pumpkin. Pumpkin can be eaten by both old and young. If you're in need of any vitamin, pumpkin is the best option. Stay tuned for the rest of Money Fresh Feminism. I'm Aris Ekane.
Alright, very well. It's been agriculture on our show for today, and of course we are trying to wrap up. We're wrapping up with cocoa, and I did say from the outset that the present administration is stopping at nothing and ensuring that farmers in the state are giving input on time as well as technical backstopping to ensure that we grow agriculture again to another level.
I'm sure you've been actually able to identify a part of the agricultural sector that you can be part of. We had a team here, and they gave us guidelines on how to start off with table water production.
Alright, very well. Just to say that tomorrow is going to be Thursday, and we're going health, and I keep saying that you need to be healthy, you need to be wealthy, you need to be wise.
Well, we do hope that you stay in good health as we meet again tomorrow on the GMCR show. Do have a pleasant day. My name is Afi Mia.
And of course, my name is Erin Ega. Continue to ride on the wings of opportunities. See you tomorrow.